Hi everybody, it's Wednesday. And this is probably when I'll start doing them, is on Wednesdays. As of right now, I'm going to stick to Wednesdays. Let's see, this is update 45, and today's date is January 29, 2014. As you can see, I got my voice back. It's not 100%, it's still squeaky, so bear with me, but at least I can talk and you can understand me. At least I'm not trying to do one of these holding flipping pages so that way you can read or try to read lips. So I got my voice back, so it's a good thing. And thank you guys for all wishing me to get better soon, so I appreciate it. Okay, getting into the results. I didn't do a video last week, so this is over 2 weeks, and I'm actually surprised with the results, that considering for the last 2 weeks that I've been so sick, doing nothing but sleeping and eating, sleeping and eating, sleeping and eating. I mean, soup, eat, sleep. You know, it was just like just soup and broths and hot tea is literally the only thing that I have had for the last 2 weeks. So it's just crazy, but it paid off. I'm feeling better and sounding somewhat better, so slowly getting there. So surprisingly with the results, oh, I forgot to write my weight. Oh, my weight actually was 210 on the last update, and I went up to 211. So I only gained, why did I write down 211? I have no idea. I'm losing my mind. +1. So I had actually gained one pound, but I have lost 4.5 inches. So that's what I mean by the results are a little baffling, considering as sick as I was and just eating and then taking the NyQuil and everything and the antibiotics and then it just knocking me out. So eating, sleeping, and eating and sleeping and not really moving. I was like literally right here on the couch the whole entire time, just non-stop. So it was quite crazy. Anyway, so weight was 210. I am at 211, so I went up 1 pound. But for my arms, I was at 13. I went down to 12.5 on each side, so that's a ½ inch each side. Chest stayed the same at 47. My waist went down from 45 to 44.5, so that's a ½ pound there, or ½ a pound, Jesus, ½ an inch there, and then I told you I'm not completely 100% better. Anyway, then hips was at 53, and I went down to 52.5, so there's a ½ inch there, and then the thighs were, remember, because I re-measured higher up in the thigh area, more towards the Y, so that way it's like where us women have that problem area, right in dead smack center. That nice little rubbing area, was 27.5 on my left leg and 27 on my right leg, but today they were both 26, so 1.5 inch on my left leg and 1 inch off my right leg. So all in all, it was 4.5 inches that I've gone down, and I only went up 1 pound. So I'm quite shocked. I'm happy, quite shocked that, considering I was like pretty much on, you know, death's door, not moving, not doing anything other than sleeping and then going straight, I mean, eating and just knocking out. Not, so yeah, it blows my mind how that works. Anyway, so, and I haven't actually figured out where total-wise I am from, you know, where I fell off over the holidays as to where I'm starting to pick back up. So when I recalculate that, I'll give that in next week's video, because I haven't calculated where I'm actually at for overall from the time I started, where I'm at since I had the fallback. But I do want to let you guys know, I hadn't when I was on the job and everything else with what was going on, I kind of fell off a little bit with replying to people because it was just getting to be too much with the hours that I was working at the at Silverleaf. So now that I'm not, and I've been getting back on track versus being sick with all the lovely snow weather we've been having down here, over here, up here, however, wherever I am to you, up, down, left, right, screwed all about, outer space, I don't care, however it is to you. The crappy weather we've been getting because we just love snow because of us being Hoosiers. We just love snow. Yeah, and we're supposed to get more. Great. Woo, shovel some more. Like the 40-something inches we've gotten already isn't enough. And I've been trying to keep back on track. The only thing I have been noticing is that I might miss a text, not a text, but a reply, like on one of the videos from YouTube, because since YouTube has merged with Google Plus, sucks, I've noticed that a lot, because I've done some research on this, companies and just people in general can make fake sites on, I mean, you can make fake sites anywhere. You can make fake sites on Facebook. You can make them on Google. You can make them on Twitter. I mean, that's easy to do. That's not the issue that I'm having. The issue I'm having is I'm noticing it might not even be companies. It could just be individuals who have product that they're trying to sell, are making fake sites. And a lot of them, and I mean an overabundance of them, are coming from Google Plus. And they're posting stuff underneath my videos. I've lost 27 pounds in 2 months or in 3 weeks and all this kind of bullshit. And they're fake sites, because when I see numbers like that, I know something's wrong. Somebody's lying about something. So usually before I reply to them, I'll click on their icon and I'll creep on their site. Because I mean, if somebody is literally having awesome results like that, I want to condone them for it, you know, I mean, congratulate them if that is the case. I haven't really came across one yet that is actually the case. So, yeah, I don't like the fact that they are doing that, because then I have you who are watching me and are investing in it because you've seen the videos. You see that I'm been doing the dialogue with you, doing the testimonial on how this is working and how it's continued to work. So it does work. Garcinia does work. I have proven that already. And for you, those of you who just might be just now jumping in on this video being your first, stop. Go to my channel on YouTube, Mama Panda 913. Look under videos. Scroll to the second page now, and find the first video. Go from there. Because if you jump in right here, you're going to be so lost with the things that I'm saying, and you know, you're going to be skeptic. You're going to be like, well, I saw your first video and then I saw this one and your face looks the same, and you're not going to understand the ups and downs. This Garcinia does work. It's just like any other thing, though. There is ups and downs. It depends on you. Is it a miracle drug? No, it's not going to just, you pop a pill and the weight just fall off you. Have I dieted? No. Am I exercising? No. Should I be? Yes. Should I be exercising? Yes. But am I? No. Realistically, no, I am not. I have not. I exercised for like 2 weeks in the beginning with the Shanties. I haven't even done that. So I'm literally doing it how they said it would work, by not changing your diet and by not having to do any exercises, not changing your routine at all, just being able to take this pill to help you lose weight. And it does. So with I don't want anybody who's just starting to watch the videos come in and see a fake post on it that somebody lost this magnificent, huge amount in such a small amount of time. It's not realistic, people. Don't fall into the hype of the Garcinia selling craze. It is absolutely I've seen how many brands, and you guys keep calling me and telling me, well, what have you heard about this one? Have you heard? I've heard about a lot of them, but there's a lot that I haven't heard about either, because there are so freaking many. For every one I hear about, there's like 5 to 10 more brands coming out that hour. It's just insane how many people are trying to jump on this bandwagon. It's just, it's scary. But the fake sites that they're putting up are really pissing me off, because then you see it, you go and buy a product, or you believe what they typed on there, you buy their product, and then it don't work, and you want to get mad, and you get frustrated, and you want to quit. And I'm not saying this because I want you guys to understand, even though down underneath the video, if you click in the description box where it says see more, there is a link on there. Now, this link is not the link that I take. I take a completely different brand. But it is a safe brand to take. It is a safe, trusted site. But I have nothing to do with the site. I don't run it. I don't sell it. I'm not getting perks for how many are sold. They just pay me a flat rate to put the advertisement on my videos. That's it. Okay. So I'm not trying to say this to get you to buy from me, because I don't care if you do or if you don't, because I don't even take the brand. So I don't want you to think that I'm doing this to sell that. I'm not. That's not the case. But a lot of the things that are being posted under my videos are fake sites or people, whatever the case may be, or companies for that matter, who are trying to lie to you to get you to buy their product. So whenever you see somebody that said, or I shouldn't even say somebody, because 90% of the time it's not even a real person, and I'll get into that in a minute. If you see somebody that says, oh, it works, and I've lost this, go here, or input here, you'll get a good deal. It's bullshit, people. They're all bullshit. They're just trying to sell the product. And I'm not saying that the product might not work. I'm not saying that, because the Garcinia has proven itself to work. I'm not saying that all the brands out there are going to be legit and they all are going to work. But 90% of them, if I had to take, well, maybe not 90, about 80, actually does work. Now, there are some out there that are scamming, and you've got to be leery. And when I hear word of ones that are shady, I try to let you guys know. So I try to be honest with you, and if I hear something, I spread it out on Facebook. If you want to know how to find me on Facebook, all that's in that description box. But once they post their fake comment, I will either, once I find out if I feel their site is real or not, and the things I determine is when I check on them, you know, have they had any other comments? Are they having conversations with other people? How many friends do they have? How many people do they have in their circle? When was the site listed? What all is on the site? So things like that I look at to determine if I'm going to block them or not. And some of them have duped me. I've actually added them to my circle and then gone back and removed them, because they were, I found out after a little bit that they were still fake sites. So, and the reason why I say they're fake sites is because one not too long ago came up, and it asked me to add this person to my circle, and this was from Google+, and it had said, bought bottles yesterday, blah, 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 bought them from here, and it had the link site posted right in the comment, works awesome, what do you think, blah, blah, blah. So then they try to throw you off by even asking you a question, trying to make it seem like it's a person really, posting the comment. But what I found out is a lot of companies can have programs that generate these fake sites in like 25, like in 10 minutes. It's literally crazy how quick this is. But the reason that one of the reasons that I found out about it was because the one that had made the comments, the picture looked very familiar to me, because a lot of you have now added me on Facebook, so we're Facebook friends. We talk back and forth and message and all that good stuff too, that strong support group, or have this particular individual, we started off on the Garcinia page on Facebook. But in order for her to get there, I added her as a friend, and me and Brenda go way back. Like from the very first couple months I started this. And she had just posted a new picture not too long ago on her Facebook. And I remembered the picture because I had clicked that I liked it. It was her on her farm with the horses, and the face icon, because on Google Plus they give you just that circle thing icon or whatever, and it looked like her. And I'm thinking, but it's only showing, it's like zoomed in on just her face. But I'm like, okay, but the name was completely different. So last I heard, she hadn't got married or anything. So I'm like, okay, let me send her a message. So I sent her a message to ask her, and come to find out, it was her picture. It is not her. It is not her site, and she did not get married. So the first name was right, but the last name had been changed. So somebody just stole her identity, basically, and stole her profile picture to make up a fake site. And I told her about it, and she was like, okay, well, as long as they're not doing this now, I would have been pissed. And, like, I would have been prosecuting, like, bullshit. You don't need to be stealing my picture, putting fake shit out underneath my dad. No, I wouldn't, no. But Brenda was okay with it. I mean, to each his own, but I would have been pissed. Yeah, them would have been fighting words. But anyway, so considering that being said, that's how I know these are fake. And so I really look into the comments that are being made before I reply back to them. So I don't want you to fall into all the fake hype to get duped by somebody. And just like Dr. Oz said, that when anytime you see his name, his logo, on any product, if it be makeup, health product, a regime, or diet, or something to do with like health, like keratin and things like that nature, he does not promote any single brand at all. He does not sell anything. He does not. Now, he might stand behind an ingredient, but he does not stand behind a brand, okay? So whenever you see something like that, report it. Like he's asked many times on his show, if you see my face, report it. Report the link, report the site, because they're lying. They're using his name, and if that was me and I found my name floating out with some fake crap on it, I'd be pretty pissed too. But the lovely internet that can easily be tapped into, and there's no research done, and there's no stipulations for sites just popping up, it's kind of hard to control that nowadays. Like it used to be back in the day when the internet first came out. Oh, you know, you couldn't pronounce videos unless you had everybody who's in the videos consent. You see how much stuff floats out on Facebook and Twitter. Well, not so much. I mean, Twitter is all texting, which, anyway, I'm more Facebook. Not just started on the Twitter, not too fond of it. I mean, it's okay, but I just like Facebook better. Maybe it's just showing my age, who knows. Anyway, it just shows how easily anything can get out there, and anything can be airbrushed, anything can be cropped. There's so many things that you can't always believe what you say, so I always tell you that too. Don't believe everything you read, or and even now, even if you physically see it, it does not mean that it's real. So it's kind of hard. So I don't want you to know. I mean, I don't want you to fall into the fake lies and get discouraged, because ultimately the reason why I started doing these videos was to help people like myself. When I first started, I couldn't find anything anywhere on Garcinia that was like concrete, hard evidence. No testimonials. And all the only ones that I did find were like toothpicks that are like, oh, I'm size 10 and I lost 20 pounds. Where? From what? Did you cut your head off? I'm like, I couldn't believe that the drug was working for them. And I still don't even really know why in the world I actually bought it to begin with. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't say that, because we're actually winning now. So anyway, I don't even really know why I bought the first bottle I bought. But you know, Lord works in mysterious ways, and something was telling me to do so, and I did, and look at where I'm at. So it's a good thing. Anyway, but I don't want you to get discouraged. And the reason why I did that was because I wanted to help people like how I wanted help. I wanted to see things. So that's one reason why I did it. And I don't want you to get discouraged and get upset and frustrated because you're not getting the same results that these fake ass liars out there are posting bullshit stuff out to discourage you. Because America, well, the world, I shouldn't just say America, the world nowadays is just so obese that I don't want you to get upset. I don't want you to get mad. I don't want you to walk around every day hating your life, hating you, hating who you are, how you look, or how people perceive you. You know, I feel your pain, and I don't want somebody's money greedy bullshit comments get the best of you to where you quit what's good for you. And I'll continue to be mean. I'll continue to be rude to them because I don't want to deal with their shit. I don't want their shit on my site. I only want people that are legit. I only want people that are honest. I only want people who want true results and that are going to be true to themselves to better themselves. And realistically, even Dr. Oz has said it on multiple of his shows whenever he talks about weight loss. A good regimen to have is like a pound a week, inches a week. That's a healthy, safe line to stay to be able to maintain and stabilize the loss. You know, if you're somebody that's a toothpick and you're just trying to get into that bikini and you want that washboard stomach, go to the gym, work out. You can do it by just not eating your chips for a week. For people that are older, more heavier, that have maintained a heavier weight for a longer period of time, like myself, we need more help. As we get older, our metabolism starts, well, if it didn't already slow down way back when, our metabolism starts to slow down. Our body starts to stop doing what it did when it was younger. Things that come easy for you young whippersnappers, little 18-year-olds and 22-year-olds, it doesn't come so easy as you get older. So we need help. So I don't want you to get discouraged because you see lies. I don't want you to give up on yourself. So that's why I want to make this very clear. Don't believe everything that you see. Do it. Stick to it. Take one pill 1 hour before breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Don't skip your meals. It's very, very apparent that you eat 3 times a day. If you can even do 3 times and one snack in between, that's even better, because theoretically you're supposed to feed your body every 4 hours. So do what you're supposed to do. Drink your water, and just watch what you eat. I'm not talking dieting, just portion wise. That's what I'm saying, portion wise, because I'm not dieting. I don't control what I eat. I just don't. I should, but I don't. But I don't need as much. So watch your portions, and you'll see it will work as long as you're having inches coming down. So make sure you measure, because I keep telling you guys it's very important to measure. So watch your inches, and as long as you're seeing some pounds sooner or later, and you're constantly getting inches, and even if you fluctuate back and forth, that's okay. Don't give up. Don't quit. Stay with it. You know, we all have ups and downs. We're human. We're real people. You know, we're not a robot. It's not like you can't even see, you know, is that better? You plug something in, and it's a machine, and it just automatically does what it's supposed to do all the time. No, we have to help it too, and we're human. We fall off. We do stupid things. We engorge, and then we don't. So just try to find that steady level for you that works for you in your routine, and just stay consistent with it. It will pay off. It is a slow-moving process, which is what you want. You don't want to lose it fast, because then you're not going to be able to maintain it. And considering I was up 230, and, you know, and then I got under 200, which was amazing, because I haven't been under 200 for I don't know how long. Then over the Christmas and the holiday with the job juggling and all that kind of crap, it kind of stressed me out, and stress will do it to you. Stress will screw you over in a heartbeat. So don't stress out about stuff. Like I told you before, find that good song, put it on your cell phone, make it your ringtone, your notification. That one song that always, no matter how bad it is, it makes you just go, you know, put that smile on your face. Make that, you know, the ultimate thing on your phone. So just out of the blue, you'll hear it. You'll realize it's going to keep you there. You know, just those kind of things are going to help you, help you. So, you know, did you follow that? Help me, help you. Yeah. Anyway, just trying to say. Anyway, little things like that, and it will work. You just got to be patient, and Lord knows this world needs a whole lot more of that. Nobody's patient anymore. We're all demand now. Yeah, people, you still have to work for some things. Things just aren't just handed to you. You still got to work at them. You know, people have had the bypass and it didn't work. You know, you go spend all that money and it just didn't work. So, I mean, you know, just stay with it. Find a brand that works for you. And they vary in price range, anywhere from $15 a bottle to, well, I've actually seen some that are $80 a bottle, but that's just absurd. Roughly anywhere from 60 to 80 on a month supply is about average, like the brand that I'm using. With me taking one pill before each meal, I go through one bottle for the month. So right now, it's only running me about $30 a month. But if I start to notice that I'm not getting inches and I'm not getting any weight, then I'm going to bump it up to the 3,000, which would be 2 pills, you know, before every meal. Then if that's the case, oh, excuse me, I had to hiccup or belch, whatever. I'm a lady. No, I just had some air. Anyway, I should just let it rip for you, right? Just tell you who I truly am. Anyway, but if I do the 3,000, then I'd be up to 2 bottles a day. Or, not a day, good God, a week. Or, geez, see, I've told you I'm not 100% well. It would be 2 bottles a month. Then if I then upped it again, which I'm not doing yet, I'm waiting to see how it rides out with my results. If I did 45 milligrams per day, then it would be 3 bottles for the month. So an average supply would be about $80 for the month. So anywhere between, depending on the brand that you buy, how much you're actually taking, it all depends. So anywhere from, like I said, anywhere from like a $30 to $80 for the month supply is about average, depending on what you're taking, how much you're taking of it, and how many milligrams each pill is. So that's another thing you're going to kind of figure out too. So those all come into play. But I don't want you getting hooked into all the hoopla of all the fake crap, because it does work. And if you have just jumped on this video and you're wondering why my face still looks the same, and you're thinking, oh, it's just a hoax, she's fake, this, that, go to my channel and you'll see the videos. And there's also slideshows on there that are full body pictures. So, and for those of you who keep talking about my feet, what the hell's with my feet? They're the same size. Literally, the same size. I don't get it. There's been so many comments about my feet changing in size. I don't know if it's just where I was standing or whatever. They're the same size, but they do. Some look a little bit bigger than it, but my feet are still the same. I didn't crop my feet for whatever reasons. Anyway, leave my feet alone. Because I'm not ticklish, so leave my feet alone. But there is full body pictures on, and I haven't been doing the pictures lately because I've already proven, because I didn't want to put my body out there like I did. I'm getting in them spandex shorts and those sports bras. That was a little scary. Unless I get down to my goal weight, then maybe I might do one more for you. No, but I mean, I've already proven by pictures that it does work. If you stay consistent with it and you stay with your routine, it does work. And it's still working. And this is how many months now that I've been on this, and it's still working. But I'm working with it. The minute I stop working, then guess what? It stops working too. So it's a partnership. We got to work together. Just like it's a partnership. You and I got to work together. So you trust me, I trust you. You talk, I talk. You need support, I need support. So shake, there we go. Deal. So all in all, it's good. Just, you know, have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. Do what's good for you. Don't try to base what your journey is on what somebody else's was, because everybody's body is different. So I mean, and side effects. There are side effects. I personally have not had any bad side effects at all. None whatsoever. But there on the Garcinia page, there is a thing on there that says for side effects that people have listed, and everybody's body is different. There's people on there who have thyroid problems, and they've were commenting on how it was working with them. People that were diabetics, that have heart conditions. So all you gotta do is go on there and do a little research, people. Do a little reading. And you'll see there's stuff on that Garcinia page from people that have been posting that are just like you. So don't think you're an oddball. You know, nobody's exactly like you, but there are people like you. So, you know, don't feel alone. That's the one reason why I mainly did this, is so that way nobody feels that they're alone, because you shouldn't be. It's a support group, right? We got to be here to support each other. So I wanted to let you know that. So I'm still replying. I still am replying to messages, but because of the new thing merging with that Google Plus, I'm getting a lot of the fake crap. So I'm blocking some, and if you post under one of them and I block that one, I don't know why or how, but I won't see it. And then there's been quite a few that I see in my email, and when I click on it to try to take me to YouTube to reply, it won't show it. So yeah, I'm scratching my head now. I don't, but I'm not a big computer geek, so I don't know how to work the computer or to figure out why it's doing what it does. I know how to work it, but as far as knowing like the ins and outs on how to troubleshoot, I don't know. But my good friend Joe is starting to. He's good at stuff, so he's teaching me a couple tricks here and there. So that's good. So I try to reply to everybody. And if I miss you, just repost. I'll eventually find it. And if you want to post on the Garcinia page, that's fine. And if you don't want to post there and you want to post on my personal profile, that's fine too. I don't care. A lot of people ask me, oh, I'm sorry, don't feel like you're bothering me, because you're not. If you were bothering me, I wouldn't be doing this. You know, I'm doing this out of my own time, so I don't mind, because if I did, why would I be doing it, right? So don't worry about it. You're not bothering me. And if you have any questions, you know, shoot, go ahead, ask away. That's the whole reason why I did this, so don't worry about it. And I don't get on the Garcinia page a lot like I used to, as far as commenting a lot, because so many people have been on there. It's just so much. It's just, it's crazy. And it just got overwhelming. I really never, I never anticipated this to go on as long as it has. And to create so many friends and acquaintances like this has. This is not by far what I anticipated when I made that first video. Yeah, I never thought, what are we, 9-10 months later? That was what, March? Yeah. Well, we're not in February yet, so 10 months? Wow, 10 months. 10 months I've been doing this with y'all. So yeah, I can see why you say you know me. I know you too. There's some that I was like, well, who are you talking to now? Oh, so. Well, where'd you meet them? Facebook. Garcinia. and some of you I've gotten quite good friendships with, you know, Darcy, Boo Boo. Hi, Boo Boo. So, I mean, there's so many of you, and on my Facebook page, you cannot see all my messages, because the minute you open my message log, it's hard for me to find a message if it's somebody that I'm not messaging a lot with, because there's so many. I mean, the scroll just goes on, and when you think you're finally getting down to the bottom, no, it's just adding more. It's loading more. It's crazy. And as many followers I have on YouTube, wow. I mean, I'm not making funny videos to where, or sex videos, or, you know, stunt videos or things like that to where they're going to get like 1 million hits. Anything like that. But still, just for doing this, I'm amazed at how big of a turnout it really is. And I appreciate it, you guys. I'm glad I've helped so many of you out. Actually saved one girl's life, which was really good feeling. I'm not sure if I told you guys about that or not. I might not. But either way, I don't think I did, because it's kind of personal. Anyway, I don't think I did. She had some very personal issues going on, and very depressed. And we were talking. She got my phone number. I don't know how she got my phone number. She got my phone number, and she called. So I'd been talking to her that way. And one day she got so depressed, she actually had took some pills. And called me because she wanted to talk. It was a bad day and she wanted to talk, so we were talking, and then through our conversation of me trying to calm her down, she told me that she had took some pills, and I thought she was referring to the Garcinia. And so we were talking, and she's like, well, I don't really know. No, they're not those kind of pills. So then I started to kind of drill her a little bit about where she was going with this. And then she told me she took a bottle of pills. And then then I was concerned. I kept her on the phone. And then I could tell her words were getting slurred. So she's young. She's 22. And she doesn't live far from her mom. And they have family issues. But we were talking, and I told her, I said, I really like your mom. She seems this. What I did was I was talking to her to kind of mess with her mind a little bit. I wanted her to think that I wanted to get to know her mom, and that I wanted to talk to her. So, and it was late. It's probably like 1:30 in the morning. And this was back when I was working at the timeshare. And I don't even remember how we got on this subject, but I was telling her, I want to talk to your mom, this and that, because I didn't want her being at home alone. That was really scaring me, because her words were getting really, really slurred, and she was in and out of the depression. She was crying, and then she was okay laughing with me. Then she was crying, and then she was laughing. So she was like very flip-floppy. And I really didn't want to hang up the phone. So I had talked her into driving to her mom's, because I wanted her to be by somebody. And that was probably a chancy risk, having her drive, but I didn't want her to be home alone. So she did. And I told her, I said, well, I want to talk to your mom. And so I said, don't hang up with me. I want to talk to your mom. So she did. She drove over to her mom's, and I was on the phone with her the whole entire time. And then finally I actually told her mom. I said, hi, Mom, just making small talk. I'm like, yeah, me and your daughter are talking, because I'm not gonna say your name. You will. It's between me and you. And I'm sorry for kind of tricking you into that, but you had me scared. But her mom did get on the line. Thank God you did listen to me and you took the phone to your mom. And I think you know that now too, that it was a good thing. That I told her mom that she had told me she had took a bottle of pills. Now I didn't know if you were lying to me or not, but by the judgment of the way you were slurring your words, I kind of gathered that you weren't. So that's why I wanted to talk to your mom. I wanted you there with her, and it was a good thing that you did, obviously, because after I talked with her mom, she ended up falling asleep at her mom's house, and her mom had called me back the next morning on my way to work, and she told me that she stopped breathing and that she had to take her to the hospital. They had to pump her stomach, and if it wasn't for me having her drive to her mom's house because we were on the phone talking, that if she would have did that at her house, nobody would have known. So I get into some good deep relationships with you guys, so don't feel that you can't talk to me. I want you to talk to me. We all need a support, and I'm glad you called me that day. That was a blessing in disguise. So by all means, sorry, call me, people. Don't feel that you're a burden or that you don't have somebody to talk to, because you do. And I'm just grateful. Even though when you first called, I was kind of like, what the hell is she calling me at 12:30 at night for? But I'm so glad you did. And when your mom called me back, and the next morning, I am so glad I stayed on the phone with you till, what time did you get there? What time did you get there? Like 3:30 or whatever. So we'd been on the phone for 3-4 hours. But I'm glad we did, because you're still here. And I know you regret what you did now, but 90%, if not 99% of suicides are accidental. They're staged suicides. 90% of people that do it don't mean to do it. They're just shouting out for attention. I'm just glad I picked up the phone, because I almost did it that night. I almost did it. But something must have made me pick the phone up. And when your mom called me the next day, I had my heart dropped in my stomach. But then when she told me you were okay, I was happy. But then I wanted to beat your ass for keeping me up for 4 hours the night before. Just kidding. That's what friends do. And I am so honored to have made such good friends with so many of you. See, told you I'm not feeling good. I'm getting all stiffy. Oh, sorry, not stiffy. Stuffed up. Oh. Okay, hold up. So I'm very blessed. You always tell me, and you thank me for making my videos to help you. But you help me too. There's nothing more. I gotta get this sinus shit back up in my nose. There's nothing more gratifying to know you helped somebody out. And it didn't cost no money. Didn't cost no effort. Just costed my time. That was it. And that's free. If there's anything in life we have time. And if you don't, you need to fucking make some. Everybody deserves your time. Until they've proven that they're unworthy of it. So, I want you guys all, no matter where you are, next time you think to stop to roll your eyes at somebody because you might think they're being whiny or they're being annoying, try to see past that and see if it's somebody who might be not necessarily whining or annoying. It might be just somebody trying to reach out for help and they just don't know how. And it's you, the receiver, who has to know how to receive that sign. We all gotta help each other out. We gotta have each other's backs, right? So, we need to quit turning a blind eye to one another and looking down at the floor when we walk. Make eye contact with people. When somebody says hi to you, look at them and say hi back. And if you don't, even if you don't want to do that, at least make eye contact. Let them know that they exist. And for all you skinny little twigs out there who feel repulsed at fat people, you ignoring them hurts more than you saying something mean to them. I hope you know that. So, or acting like they're repulsive hurts more than you not saying anything. So just try to I'm trying to say, treat people like people. Nobody's perfect. And there's no such thing as perfect. And I've said this before, you could be skinny and beautiful and be the most nastiest person on the world that nobody wants to deal with. You can be the God most ugliest person and 600 pounds, but have a heart of gold and would give the shirt off your back for anybody. So don't judge somebody. Get to know them and give them that chance and treat everybody equal until you see their true colors. Then make your judgment. And if we just all start talking to one another like we're human beings, we would be a lot better world. So email me, message me, comment under the videos, twit me, or I don't know, tweet, twat, twit. Oh, there's no rewind on this thing. Sorry. That's not what I meant. I'm not familiar with Twitter. So do whatever you do on Twitter, because I have it all go through my Facebook anyway. But don't feel that you can't talk to me or that you shouldn't talk to me. We all just need somebody to listen to, right? Sometimes it's all you need is just to be able to vent, and maybe vent to somebody who's not going to hold judgment against you. What better than a friend that doesn't know you all that well, right? Although I know all of you quite well. So I just want to pass that on. Support everybody. Quit thinking you're better than anybody. And if you're somebody that thinks that you're not good enough for anybody, you are. Don't let their judgment pass on to how you feel about yourself. Because we're all somebody. Somebody loves us somewhere with the bottom of their heart. And if you haven't found them yet, there's a reason. Your destination is waiting for you. You've just got to find it. Maybe you've been closing doors because you've been displacent about it. So, you know, opportunities willing to knock. You got to be willing to answer the door too. Okay. So with that being said, God, looking at the time, 50 minutes, sorry. I guess it's 2 weeks in one. And I'm sorry about crying. I didn't mean to lose control, but that was emotional for me. But it's things like that that make this all worthwhile. If I can make you smile, make you laugh, even if I make you hate me, I don't care. Guess what? I aroused something in you somehow, some way, which changed you either for the better or for the worst. Either way, I did something to you. So I affected you. That's good. I want me to rub off on you. So, Godspeed, good day, and no snow. Find that damn groundhog, and he better not see his freaking shadow. Until next week, have a good week, you guys. Enjoy, love yourself, and be good to yourself.